I believe, for James. Oh, here's your Kali.
Kali and Lee Sin right now, please.
Yeah. Special
Just get a
request.
chance.
Special request coming in from Jess. What about you, Skimmy? What are you? Oh, but there, as we say that, another Nami comes in. What do you think about the draft so far?
Yeah, I really like the Lee Sin idea because you can obviously reveal stealth, especially with Twisted Fate banned away as well. If you really want the Sakali, give it all the protection in the world. But they're going for an army. I suppose they're more scared of giving this across to the virus to make it so insanely strong in those early portions of the game. But I don't think Team Secret will really mind. I'm sure they've got plenty more tricks up their sleeve. Yeah, go for Divide. I mean, I'm seeing more and more knockups by the second. I was wondering perhaps if it could be a final pick, Yasuo, but I imagine with the Fiora, it's kind of unlikely.
Fiora, I do remember Zar being very, very memorable on the Fiora in the summer season. Lately, I think the Fiora hasn't become a very popular pick, and in terms of Team Secret. But here's the Lee Sin. Here's the Lee Sin. Jess, are you happy? Are you happy with this?
Yeah. Well. Guess who it is?
Perfect. And and now we have the Thresh coming on in. Okay, because Team Secret earlier didn't exactly have a lot of success, I think, on the Thresh. In their earlier match. Skimmy, what are your thoughts on them bringing it out again?
I don't know. I think me and Jess were talking about this one. Two supports having a good old chin wag about the life of a support player and how good it feels to be an enchanter, chucking out a few spells here and then, letting the rest of your team take all the glory. And say, there's nonsense. It is the Staff of Flowing Water. You do the job. My KDA is fantastic. I'll just pick up all the credit. Yeah, Fresh one of those champions. I think we looked at the group stage, the play-in stage statistics of all the games that got played in. It's like 20% win rate, pretty abysmal. I think it's only one. What did you say? It's like one game today, Jess. It's I guess it's like it really is that bait
one
champion.
Team played, right?
Yeah. So it's good until it's not. And I think we've coined it. Okay, get this right. It's Fresh, then it scales, hits the mid game, hits the late game, and doesn't become Fresh anymore. It becomes trash.
Okay, all right. And anyway, enough here from Skimmy before he starts saying something that he might regret. We're gonna throw it into the game. SVP versus Team Secret. Casters, please take it away. Take it away from Skimmy.
Well, gladly taken, and definitely I have no regrets. So far, it's great crowds coming from SVP as well as Team Secret as they will go in for this best of two. Now, Omo, we're going to find out what's going to happen here. SVP has gotten an Kali as well as Lee Sin, and this is definitely going to be interesting.
Look, before we get into all the nitty-gritty important stuff, look at this level 1. Super cheeky SVP. I don't know if that's worth it, man.
Well,
they don't even burn a flash.
It's worth a try. Just pulling in whatever cheese strats that's still available.
Yeah, that's true. But this is exactly what Skimmy was talking about, right? In the early game, he's fresh. You gotta get him rolling and doing things with the trash before you get into the late game and he becomes trash. I completely agree. He's strong right now. They don't even get anything out of this. Pego starts with his hook level 1. He's not gonna be an effective laner at all. And I tell you something really quickly, Contra. I'm jealous of someone. Do you know who that is?
Who's that?
It's BRU United. They played the first 2 games of the day and went to bed. Look at everyone else.
Everybody's working overtime.
Except BRU.
I guess at least for Team Secret, they say, yeah, we're going to go for the midnight hustle.
Yeah.
Well, it's not exactly midnight, but then again, yeah, it definitely feels like it for us. So, not complaining, though. Yeah. Well, we have a little bit of a hustle in the mid lane. Both junglers just hanging out over mid.
Both junglers just making sure they can push, get the prio, and have the backup for the Scuttle Crab, right? This is how they want to play it out. They want to make sure that everyone's on the same page here. They want to make sure that they can at least trade Scuttles. It's very rare that you see a double Scuttle in Wild Rift, and that's because it's very easy for your jungle to just come mid, push out the waves, and you trade sides. And no one really wants to flip the game over a Scuttle Crab. And look at Pagol, he's getting bullied out right now, exactly like you would expect, but this is not nice Lantern. Oh,
whoa!
He has flick,
that play
nice.
And that step sentence as well connects so perfectly. It could have actually cost it Albert's life. But yeah, fresh, pretty much fresh. But here comes no. His mom's telling him, hell yeah!
It's a heartbreaker, man. I mean, they did so well to get away from that situation, and Albert, he would be so happy to trade 1-for-1 there. What happened in the mid lane? How do you kill him?
Oh. Another kill going over Bob's side.
I'm lost.
Great dive coming from Team Secret. we're having a lot of
Yes.
all these action going on, and I guess that Team Secret, they love going for those trades. It favors the Fiora, and this time, that Darius is gonna have such a hard time. But here comes Albert though. The flash comes out from Azar, easily dives over the wall, does not connect onto the resonating strike, as we have a little bit of push and
I
pull
want to
over
see
the
a
mid.
replay of what was happening at the top lane as well, because I'm pretty sure before the camera pan to bot lane, we saw Papa try to do some fancy things. He tried to go for an E flash to catch Hamas off guard by flashing behind him. Obviously, that's not going to work, right? Because it's a bit of a stretch. I think Hamas got away from that, and then we saw the kills being traded in bot side, whatnot, mid lane trading. Pretty exciting game so far. Not like the other Team Secret. Yeah, look at this, look at this, look at. Oh, not this play actually. This is a different one. I'm getting bamboozled, but it's fine. It happens.
It's still great. It's still great.
It's still
I
great.
like-
This is still a really good play. Look at all but here. Chewy gets a bit clumsy. I get it. It's late at night. But this is an amateur mistake, you know. That's not something you should be doing.
Yeah, I guess maybe
Oh,
he
deja
just
vu.
doesn't mind just putting in ADC behind, and Yazi somehow survives with their health.
Really, yeah.
Like too much that Tatsuri could possibly
Tatsuri-
do. Wins the
Tatsuri-
war.
Oh, he tries. He was close. He was close.
Abraham. Now,
Abraham.
back to bot. For business
Oh, this is
here.
do- double-
Bannerstorm not going to be able to get Papa surviving for the damage being done.
There we go.
Looking quite convincing, just not being
Look
able
at-
to pull it right back.
Look at Hamas. He has the locket of the Iron Solari without a single item. You really love to see it. He's doing his job as a trash. He's doing his job as a support. He doesn't need these items. You're going to see a bit of a gang. Pagon flashes the wrong way. GG.
Oh boy. Yep, you called it out. Pagor kind of overstands. He tries to even go head to head against Azar, which you've already lost as he switched over on the Dragon lane, going back to Crown lane. Same thing happening all over again, and it feels like SVP, they're running out of energy, and I'm not talking about this Lee Sin just about yet, because this Lee Sin's got a lot to work on.
Indeed, indeed. Lee Sin has a lot to work on for sure. I think everyone has a lot of work on. Pagor as well. He sacrificed his lane. He sacrificed his entire game basically on that coin flip at level 1. I'm gonna hold that thought. We're gonna see a fight here.
Great on coming in
Nice.
from the Galio.
Tatsuri.
That Horseman Flash coming in from Lee Sin. This will be a Herald takedown for Team
Uh-oh,
Secret
Chewy's
as
dead.
they will commit. Still,
Lock it.
Yasi and the Tatsuri just arrived to see the hero's entrance. They will be able to actually get the catch. There goes Yasi. And yet again, SVP
they want
manages to
more.
still sneak the dragon. And David will have to give himself up. SVP, they overcommitted for the drain.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, Contra, I see no way that TS lose the game at the current state of things. Azar is so far ahead. I'm pretty sure this Fiora can just end the game against Pagos Darius 2 levels down right now. Look at Azar, he just has no care in the world.
Yeah, I gotta look into how much goal lead he has. It's close to 2,000. And we're not even talking about the Trinity Forest being built up just about yet, but when he arrives to the base, yes, there it is.
There it is indeed, and that's a pretty early one. Has the long swords to go along with it. He's gonna be really happy. Now let's look at our man Pagor over here. What does he have? A rocket belt, a pair of pants, and a t-shirt. That's all he's got.
Yeah,
He's not
just
really
chilling
gonna do
out.
well. He's not gonna do super well against this Trinity Force.
He's just gonna be an apprehend machine, you know. Like,
Pretty much.
If he can just get his hands laid down on Chewy, Tatsuri, these are some of the targets that he wants to get. Azar, I don't think that's gonna be any added value if he goes head-to-head once more, but he's gonna try
Oh, boy.
regardless with Yazi coming in.
Azar, he smelled trouble. Oh no, he had a ward. He didn't smell it. He saw it. And that's just going to be Yazi coming in for a bit of a gank attempt, but will just be forced away. And look at Pagor. That's not even the ultimate expended for Azar, and half his health is gone. Hamas is going to flip this hook. There we go.
Oh, great sentence. That forces the Feather Storm in.
Nice.
That's all that Prepper needs to do. Get that assault battery now.
Oh,
That's
so
coming
nice.
over the top as well.
Really?
David now caught up. It's a double kill for Trevor.
Yeah, and David's not going to be able to do too much
Oh,
against
boy.
Goliath this time. Nice kick.
Chewy. It's going to be a little bit of a miss. Apprehend coming from Pagor. A big opportunity that just whipped off the corner. And Yahtzee, he gets started. Thinks it's not looking for SVP. Overcommitting. Staying here
Magic
for
shield.
way too long. Team Secret punishes them for dear life.
Really, really good game here from Team Secret. They look much more coordinated. They look more in tune, in sync across the board. Sure, you can argue that playing against worse opponents, this is a free kill. Or not.
Well, still got a turret right there. Count that as the second player for him to just back the Igor right across. Now, Azar, he's not even worried. Like, look at his health bars. Like, he's about close to a quarter. He can stay if he wants to, but it's going to be Yazi that's around the corners. We got the tech stack that's already being set up. Still no Lichbin, though, so you won't expect this Akali to be able to do too high of a burst early on.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that I talked about with What the Jazz a bit earlier about today, right? Hextech Gunblade, it's so expensive. It does so little damage relative to how much you pay. And a good point that What the Jazz raised as well is you can't control when you use the proc. Oh, look at this.
Albert getting caught up, and here comes Kyle away from this a little bit too far wide, and doesn't really affect Team Secret after all. Pagor getting chunked down, Taints of Corruption. This is going to be a really good call. Satsuri does not care. He's just going to walk right into turret range. But Papa, he wants more. And that's going to be the Death Sentence connecting into Tin Air. David goes down. Meanwhile, all the fights going all across. Papa now all alone.
Oh, no.
Now he's all surrounded. Eat that punch up. Trapper says so. But it's Chewy. Take the kill away.
It's a very painful one here to watch. It's been a long day for SVP as well. They've played since one of the first games of the day, and Team Secret, they're fresh, they look good. This is the Team Secret we expected to see. They're coming in here strong, they're hitting hard, and Yassi wants a one-on-one. Yep. Oh, this could be bad.
He really wants it, and that's some really good damage onto Azar. Great, perfect execution.
Solo kill.
Albert was not needed. It was a solo kill going over to Yahtzee. Now, you know, the power spike with the Lichbane is going to give this Akali a little bit more room into the mid game.
Indeed, he has the Lichbane, and yeah, he's gonna be very powerful right now.
I guess.
I thought you bought a Lichbane as well. I thought you completed it already. All right, you're getting a bit juked out here, but it's all good. It happens.
And here comes Hero's entrance, not landing at all. But Apprehend, say hello, say goodbye. Trapper gets taken out. He will bleed to death. It's the Darius here. Pagor gets one. It's a shutdown as well. So he's getting a little bit more money in his wallet, while Albert still wants to challenge them. Albert is really low, though. The rest of Team Secret, they're all clumped up. Aqua Prison onto Azar, and that's where Yassi wants to take him on. Yassi now gets over to the corner, but the Dragon is chipping down to help. He's hiding inside the Shroud. SVP wants them to come right into the corner. And SVP, they will get the Drake, and Tatsuri will punch them out with a distance punch, and that's a double. With David falling out, I don't know, is it worth it to trade your lives for that Drake?
Yeah, it's really not worth it. You lose so many kills, you lose so much tempo. But you know what I really have a problem with here, Contra? Fiora is so useless in these team fights. Look at how far ahead Azar is, and he still cannot team fight. That's just a problem with this champion. Oh, but there we go. Need to sing that spells, guys.
Much more well worth it with the blast cone. It will still not give him any sort of room. A great piercing arrow coming out of Chewy, but he gets chewed on by some wolves.
Yeah, he gets chewed down. Time. That's Baron. That's Baron. They can take this for sure because Vi does so much damage to it. They just need to be careful. Akali is out.
Oh, not really. And that's where it's Pagor tapping hit first. Great tidal wave onto Tatsuri. They can pick this kill up. They will give this one over to the Giant. And somehow he tucks right in. He has to deal with Azar, though. It quickly goes right into the Shroud. And they will reset that Baron.
That was a misplay from Yazi. If not, he kills Chewy as well. He went for the E backflip over the wall and to R2 to reach Chewy, right? That's the idea. But he synced the spells. He overlapped the E backflip with his R2 and then made sure that he could not cover enough distance. That's what allowed Chewy to get away. And yeah, we kind of talked about it, right? They did kill the jungle. They did kill Albert, but they expended so very much. Chains of Corruption as well as the Vi ultimate. That's two big outs used that you could be using to turn the fight instead, and they're not able to have these resources, means they're not able to turn off the Baron, and they will just be content with just getting the kill on Lee and trading Tatsuri's life in return. It's still going to be a pretty big gold lead though. It's still going to be at 7,000 gold lead here for Team Secret. But what I want to see out of them right now is they should be sending Azar to the bottom lane, have him consistently pressure the bottom lane turrets. If anyone goes to him, you get Baron with fire. If no one goes to him, he gets all the turrets, and you threaten Baron every time they disappear off the map. Just Fog, you pummel push with Varus, and SVP have no more options to play. I really do not like seeing Fiora be here dancing around with his team. I think it's pretty useless. He needs to be pushing bot on that massive wave right now.
And you can tell that Team Secret, they are feeling extremely comfortable. They're just waiting to pick off another member of SVP, and past couple of matches, we gave a lot of talk about Precious, but we'll hold that for now. Great assault battery on top of David. Now they will go in with the chase. Albert all alone, and Chewy turns golden. Now they're in trouble while Azar tries to 1v3.
Why?
Not going to result all too well. David in an exchange, and that's where the Lee Sin will fall as well. Albert gets picked off. Team Secret just playing tricks with everything that they have on their sleeve, and they can't get the tier 2 easy.
Sure, Team Secret get 2 kills. I really like what Trevor did there. I like that he ultied the Nami behind the Xayah, because if he knows if he ulties Xayah, he's just gonna go to the sky and negate his own ultimate. Huge poke damage from Chewy. But my issue, my gripe, is why is Azar here, man? Please go to the side lane. He died once to Yazoo and he got traumatized and he refuses to go back to side lanes ever again. And that's not how it's done.
Yeah, I guess that he thinks all the fun is all in the 5v5, but Trevor says, hey, I can get some fun myself. I'm just gonna solo kill Desire. No need for heavy commitment out there. Not having the ult on Papa, this has been pretty costly. And SVP slowly losing it. And one thing remains constant for Team Secret throughout all these chaos is how well Thomas is playing this map overall.
In this game, I would say he had some pretty questionable trash performances earlier today, but this game is much better. He's still missing some hooks, he's still missing some flays, but that's normal. It's very difficult to land these things in Wild Rift, but he is playing very well, and I think something he did very well earlier today as well on the losing trash game was his lanterns were always in the right place at the right time. So his trash is definitely looking fresh as they pressure the mid lane, while Vi as well as Fiora, they sneak away this Baron Nashor. They're going to be losing the Dragon for it, but I think they're more than happy. And right now, please, Fiora, time to start split pushing.
Well, they have the Baron buff. No matter what happens from here onwards, you can definitely count on all these wave purchases to be crashing right into SVP's face. So, interesting trade. They never even think of contesting the Baron because they know that they don't have the firepower. They opt for that Cloud Break. Now, needing to deal with all these minion waves is going to be pretty difficult. And Team Secret, they're just playing it safe. They're just firmly putting their chip pull right now, chipping in some of all these plates, and hoping that SVP takes a butt.
Yeah, we saw a bit of a bot lane synergy there from Hamas and Chewy, firing the hook as well as the chains in the exact same location and both hitting air. The idea was there, right? The synergy was there. But you know what really grinds my gears, Contra? Look at Fiora. He's not doing anything. He hasn't been doing anything. I'm just really upset.
Well, I guess that your misery will not last for all too long because
thankfully.
they're about to touch into the base.
There we go.
Going in for the inhibits already, but the minion waves are still not doing just about enough. But over on the bot side, we have the Galio to take over that Fiora's role. And picking Fiora, it's a killing spree. Yahtzee gets that ping, and that's GA being popped. Great news for SVP. They can hold on for a dear life. And now it's Trevor in trouble. He gets taken out. Right down below, 3 more members, and here comes the death sentence with a flame, and that will take Pagor down with 4 versus 3. A great bubble lands with the kick as well, and that sets Papa up perfectly to receive that kill. Now with a bare bone base, it's only down to the Nexus for SVP to defend.
Yeah, that's basically, well, yeah, it's a bit low right now, but it's still alive. Chewy's doing so much work on this Varus. I think he's definitely the standout performer for me this game. Him and Hamas have been so dominant, and they've been doing so much that I'm really impressed with Team Secret's bot lane in this game. The problem is, this Fiora pick has left so much to be desired. It's really a simple game plan. You leave your Fiora on the further side of the map from your team. In this case, you put your Fiora in the bot lane. The rest of your team all who go top lane, they hit the turret. If anyone goes to Fiora, you guys end the game at top. If anyone goes to top, Fiora ends the game at bot. It's that simple. They can't do it. So I don't really know.
Yeah, and looking back at the replay, it was some really smooth swerving with the first Turkin hitting perfectly with his protection as we continue on with a little bit more of things that happen right down bot. I guess with so many of these good pickoffs coming from SVP, if he can get another good 5v5, one good team fight could have actually cost Team Secret this game.
Well, Contra, the thing is, a lot of these things are still consolation prizes. I agree, right? If they get one really good team fight, they might be able to just end the game. But yeah, here we go.
Albert getting taken down already, so that actually calls for a flash, and Tatsuri is already down. Thunderstorm pulls him all the way back into the base, but David, what does he need to do as a Nami when there's super minions crashing right in as well? Now that's another pattern spawning up real soon, and Team Secret says, you know what, I'll let you deal with the minions. I go take that big purple.
Oh man, this does not bode well for Team Secret. Why are they having issues in a game as simple as this to close out? It's really that simple. You have a Fiora, just leave him to push a lane while you guys go to another lane. SVP, what's going on right now? If you guys all come out here, your base might actually just die to super minions.
And it's happening right here, right now.
Yeah.
While they are trying to commit, I'm just looking at Papa, who's getting jumped on. It's assault battery, and Papa will not survive for far too long. He's buying a little bit more time, but it's Thomas right across the corner. TP coming in as well.
There we go.
Now they're all split up. It's the Gallo here to end the game with Team Secret 1-up again.